Hi friends, in a previous tutorial we implemented Azure AI agent using the Azure Foundry SDK. One of the major drawback of the deployed LLM models is that they are not trained on the latest available data. So if the Azure AI agent it needs to perform some operation and for that it needs the latest information, it cannot do so. The solution for this is to add Bing grounding to the Azure AI agent so that it can get real-time information whenever it needs it. For this I'll be taking reference of my website javanews.com. So here go to Azure Agentic AI. The tutorial that we'll be implementing today is Bing Web Search Agent. In a previous tutorial, we had created an agent using Azure AI Foundry Python SDK. So you can go to this tutorial here. You can go through this YouTube video to understand this tutorial. So in this tutorial, we had created an AI agent using Azure Foundry SDK. For the AI agent, then we created a new thread and a new message. Using this message, we asked a question to the AI agent and we got a reply. You can download the source code from below here. We'll be modifying the code that we had implemented in this tutorial. In this tutorial, we had created an agent named Java News-agent. And to this agent, we were asking a question, hello, tell me a joke. So let us run this code again and see what response we get. So here it is connected to the Azure AI Foundry. So agent is created, thread is created, message is created. We are then running it to send the message to the agent. And here it is completed and here it is telling us a joke. Now suppose we ask the AI agent some question which requires real-time information like what is Microsoft stock price, and let us see what response we get. So it is in progress, completed. So here we can see that the agent it is unable to provide us the answer as it does not have access to real-time stock prices. So the agent it cannot answer this question because LLMs like GPT-4o they are trained on data up to a specific cutoff date. They do not have access to real-time information. So why is the LLM training data not up to date? It is because training large language models it costs billions of dollars and also it takes months. It is not economically feasible to retrain these models every day with the latest information. As a result, LLMs they have a knowledge cutoff date, a point in time after which they do not know about the events, data or changes. So this LLM knowledge cutoff it affects many real world use cases. So the LLM models they cannot answer about stock prices and financial data, weather information, current news and events, sports scores, product availability and pricing. So how do we solve this problem to give the AI agent access to real-time information? This is where Bing grounding comes into picture. So what is Bing grounding? Bing grounding, also called as grounding with Bing search, is a tool that allows Azure AI agents to search the web using Bing and retrieve the current information. So when we give an agent access to Bing grounding tool, the agent it can autonomously decide when to search the web. Now this is a very important point. So the user does not tell the agent to make use of Bing search and get the result, but the agent itself decides that for this question it can search the web using Bing grounding and then return the result back to the user. So it searches Bing for relevant up-to-date information. It reads the search results and incorporates them into its response. It provides answers grounded in current real-world data that it gets from Bing search. So if we provide Bing grounding to our current Azure AI agent and then ask it the question, what is Microsoft stock price? Then the Azure AI agent, it will automatically make use of Bing search to get the Microsoft stock price and return it back to us. So let us begin with the implementation part. In previous tutorial, we had implemented Azure AI agent using Azure Foundry SDK. So we'll be modifying the example that we had implemented in this tutorial. For this tutorial, let us first create a Bing search resource which will be needed for Bing grounding. So go to the Azure portal. In Azure portal, go to Bing resources. If you cannot see it here, search it here and go to Bing resources. Here, go to add grounding with Bing search. Select a resource group. I'll give Java News grounding 1 since I have already created Java News grounding. Select a pricing tier. Here below, accept the terms, review and create. And finally, create this Bing search resource. So this will take some time to deploy. So the deployment is complete. You can now go to the deployed resource, Java News grounding 1. Next, we'll be associating this Bing resource with the Azure AI agent that we had created previously. So let us have a look at the Azure AI agent that we had created. For this, go to ai.azure.com and go to the Foundry project that we had created in the previous tutorial. So this is the agent that we had created using the Azure Foundry SDK. So here, if you go to my threads, so here we had asked it a question, what is Microsoft stock price? And it was unable to answer this question. Let us now associate the Bing resource with this AI agent so that it can provide Bing grounding. Let us now associate the created Bing resource to this AI agent so that it can provide Bing grounding for this agent. So for this, go to the management center here. Here go to the project. Click on new connection. So here select grounding with Bing search. So here we can see there are two Bing resources. This is the one that we just created, Java news hyphen grounding one. So select this one, click on add connection. So here it is connected. Click on close. So here we have added the created Bing resource as a managed connection for this Foundry project. So here we have added the created Bing search as a connected resource for this Foundry project. The connection ID of this connected resource is Java in use grounding one. Next we'll be modifying this project to provide the AI agent with the created Bing resource for Bing grounding. So for this, first in the environment file, we'll be creating a Bing endpoint. The Bing endpoint, it should be in a particular format. This is the format in which the Bing endpoint should be. Subscription, then the subscription ID. So this is the Azure subscription ID. Then the resource groups, resource group name, that is the name of the Bing search resource group. Providers, Microsoft.cognitive services, accounts, AI service name. So this is the resource name of the AI Foundry project. Projects, project name. So this is the AI Foundry project name. Connections, and finally the connection name. So the connection name is the connection ID of the connected resources that we created here. So copy this format. So let us first go to the Azure portal. So this is my subscription ID, my resource group name, providers, Microsoft Cognitive Services, accounts. Then this will be the AI service name. Go to the project overview, copy this resource group. Finally the project name, which is this new project one. Next the connection ID. So it will be this one. So this is a Bing connection ID. Next, let us modify the Python code to provide the AI agent with Bing grounding. So first we import the Bing grounding tool from the Azure AI agent models dependency. Next, we get the Bing connection ID from the environment file that we have defined. Using this Bing connection ID, we'll be creating the Bing grounding tool using which the AI agent, it can perform Bing search. So copy this. Next, when creating the AI agent, we provide it with the Bing tool that we had just created. This gives our created AI agent the ability to search the web. Also here in the instructions also we have mentioned to the AI agent that it can search the web using this Bing tool. So let us make this change. So we are done with the code changes. Let us now run this project. So here it has created an agent along with the Bing search resource. So here when we ask the agent what is Microsoft stock price, it is correctly answering it here. It is getting this value using Bing grounding. Hope you have understood this tutorial. You can download the source code from here. Thank you.